Hey guys, so this is my Monstera plant that I will be deconstructing, reconstructing, and trying to save its life. In the original video, I was talking, but listening back to it, I realized how sad I sound. So I don't want to subject y'all to that. So I decided to do a voiceover, but here I'm just pointing out the fact that I'm really sad that it is still sick, but it's also putting out new leaves, and I didn't want to disrupt its growth. So I was just contemplating whether or not I should continue to cut the leaves and repot it and do all the things. At first, I thought I was neglectful in my care for this plant. If you watch my very first plant video, you can hear me saying like, "Oh, I got my plant sick." But after reviewing the photos when I first got this plant, it arrived to me sick. So yeah. So the lesson learned here is when you get your plants, make sure that you thoroughly check them. I ordered these, so they came and were delivered to my home. Make sure you thoroughly check them to make sure they're not sick. So I received this sick, and I had a hard time getting my money back from this company. So yeah, just if you want to learn anything from me, if I can give you any wisdom, is to check your plants. But anyway, here I had decided I was going to take out the plant, and that I was going to clean it and get it some new soil and repot it and do all the things. Because I had made like a few mistakes, like putting it in a too big of a pot and stuff like that. So here I'm just, I decided to take it out the original pot, take out the roots, clean the roots with peroxide, 3% peroxide, and just water. And then here you'll see the fungus rust spots, I think they're called. And my plant came really lush. And by the time I get done with this reconstruction, whatever it's called, I had like 3.5 leaves. I'm not even kidding. 3.5 leaves. That's it. Okay. So, and I was annoyed and I was sad. So here I am disinfecting my shears, and I'm going to just begin cutting off of all of the sick leaves. So that's the first thing you want to do, is disinfect, cut off anything that is sick, because anything that you keep on there sick is just only going to infect the rest of your plant. And that was happening to me. I had been cutting, but I was like, oh, I see one, and then I would like kind of wipe the spot away, thinking like, okay, maybe they won't multiply, and they were only multiplying. So then my plant just continued to go down. So as soon as you notice any fungus rust spots on your plant leaves, cut everything off that is sick. Cut everything off that's sick. Well, at least that's what I did. Now, I'm new to this, okay? So go and listen to the people that really know what they're talking about. I watched a lot of different YouTubers, and like Googled a bunch of stuff just to see what was the best course of action. And this did work for me. I wanted to tell you that now before you get all the way into the video. This did work for me. I did end up with success. But I just wish I would have taken action more quickly instead of waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made me so sad, because my mom had gifted this plant to me. And so that also made me sad too. Like, oh, I got this gift and it's dying. And then I also had a hard time with the company. Like, it was just a really not a good experience. But I'm glad that I decided to take action and save her, okay? And I need to come up with a name for my plants. Which I think I should name her. Comment down below what her name should be, because she don't have one right now. Anyway, so right here, I'm also deciding if I should, I don't even know, reorganize them so that all of the plants are facing the same direction. Here, I'm trying to figure out what is the back of the plant. So I kept seeing videos like, this is the back, aerial roots, nodes, support here. If y'all have watched any Monstera videos, y'all know what I'm talking about. Confused. Anyway, I just decided to flip this part around so that all of the leaves will be facing in the same direction. I do not know if that's the right thing to do. Again, go and follow subscribe to my channel, but also subscribe to somebody that really knows what they're talking about. I'm learning. I'm literally just learning. I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, I decided to do all that while I was traumatizing my plant. Essentially, I decided might as well go ahead and just flip this around so that it at least looks and grows, since it is so young, the way that I want it to grow. And I feel like that is really working out for me now, because all of my leaves, except for one, but she's not facing like back, she's facing like to the side. She's a little bit of a rebel, you know what I'm saying? So all of them are facing the same way. Okay, so right here, I'm cleaning all of the roots, getting off as much of the old dirt as possible off of this, disinfecting it so that I can start fresh. Okay, that'll minister. Because sometimes we want to walk around with the old dirt. Hello? Get it off of you. Disinfect. Anyway. Okay, and this is the soil that I use. I got this tropical powder mix. Okay, another word of wisdom. Get the pesticides. This fungus gnats. I'm still trying to combat that. So if you have any wisdom on how to manage the fungus gnats outside of the pesticides, I am going to get a pesticide. I got little trappy things. This had to have been filled with so many fungus gnat eggs, and that's one step I definitely skipped. I see other the YouTubers, they'll take their plants into their shower, wash them down, spray them with the they know what they're talking about. So anyway, yeah, do that. So that was a new pot I got. Isn't she cute? I got her from Home Goods. Yeah. So yeah, I use this. I think it's working. It definitely does drain well. It definitely drains well. I should have inserted a video of like how quickly it drains. But yeah, and that was the old pot. So so you can see the size difference. It was wider. This one is deeper, but not as wide. I don't know if that really helps, but I like it. It's cute. And I don't know. It just seems smaller, and I was like, let me just get this. That's the soil. Like, yeah, it does drain well, but just use the pesticides. Yeah. And it has the lava rocks. And I know other people add like perlite and other things into it and make their own blend. I'm new here, so I just said, let me just go buy a little bag. Okay? And that's what I did. And it works. So here I'm just trying to dig out a little hole to add in the plants. I think that's what I'm about to do next. Yeah, just add them in. And I'm just trying to organize them also too in a way that looks cute. Okay? Because I'm about the aesthetics. Like the Monstera, I never really been a plant girl like that. This is really my first time. And I just wanted it to look cute. You know? Don't do that. Do your research. I don't know what really happened here as to why I took it out and put it back in. Maybe I decided to put more dirt back in to give myself a little more stability probably. And then I put them back in and organized them how I wanted it. Yeah. And while you're here and listening, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so that you are alerted every time I post videos. And please also let me know what else you want to see on this channel. I do plan to do some gardening content, vlogs, more cooking videos, baking, and just like me sharing and yapping and talking and whatever else God wants me to share. Yeah, so, but also let me know what you want to see down below. So this was her immediately after. She was looking okay. Like I said, 3.5 plants. I mean leaves. That's it. She not much else. Okay. And she came so full. I'm going to insert a picture of what it looked like when I first got it to now. It was crazy. It was crazy. But she is coming back. And at the end, if you stick around to the end, I do have a video of what she's looking like now. And she's a pretty girl. So again, let me know. Think of some names so we could brainstorm. And then here again are the rust spots. So if you see these on your plants, act quickly. Don't delay. Okay? And this is her. Isn't she a pretty girl? And the 2 new leaves have fenestrations. Thanks for watching. See you next time.